Hi, Rick. We're 14 months past the final D-Day. I'm the betrayed wife and my husband is better now. Why can't I let go of the past? Is this normal? There were 4 women in total over a decade. I just don't understand how this resentment goes away. I've read all the forgiveness books you've suggested, and I go to church. All of these are great resources and feed my soul, but the negatives always creep back in. My logical side sees it's not productive to harbor these negative feelings, but my loss over what I saw as our marriage and my hurt pride seem to drag me down. I feel myself emotionally disconnecting from my husband. The triggers only remind me of what kind of man he was, and it makes me despise him. I'd like to overcome this. I want my family. I'm so tired of running into his affair partner, tired of turning off the TV because of infidelity content, especially after we've had a great day. Sad that this is what our marriage became. I'm desperate to have my life back. 2 things immediately come to mind as I read this. One, I wonder if your husband has continued to do things that let you know he's trying to never be that guy again. I'm not blaming him, and part of this is going to be your work, but is he pursuing his own growth? Did he do things like Hope for Healing, or has he been involved in 12-step groups, or has he done individual counseling? Because at one level, there's a part of you that may be kind of protecting you from being hurt again, and if you're not seeing changed behavior on his part, it's like you don't have a lot to kind of put weight on to believe that it might be different as you go forward. But if you're seeing somebody who's really different, then the second thing that comes to mind is you may also be dealing with some post-traumatic stress. Sometimes it's just the intrusive thoughts, and it's like you can't ever stop being anchored to the past. And one of the things I think that's important is that you live from this. You don't kind of rotate around this. But if this is the thing that still consumes your thoughts, then potentially doing some things such as treatment for your trauma, EMDR, brain spotting, potentially IFS, those sorts of things may also be helpful in kind of dealing with what's happening inside of you, because, I mean, that was a lot to process. And again, potentially making sure that your healing is something that you need to do. If you live in the Austin, Dallas, or Houston area, another treatment that I've really seen a lot of promise for, and I think is very fast, that could be useful, is a treatment called emotional transformation therapy. And if you go to ettia.org, if you're in one of those 3 areas, you might be able to find a therapist that does the ETT therapy, which I think is probably faster than other techniques.